Welcome to Mask Monday, ladies. I'm Grandma Bev. Welcome to my Life with Grandma Bev channel. I used to do these every Monday, but then I got kind of tired of them and my face was kind of breaking out, but now it's doing pretty good. So now I thought I'd ruin it by doing a mask. Plus, I'm going to go over the 15 best pop music songs of all time. But first, I've got some friend mail. And this is from my friend Kim from Hanging Out with Kim. She has always supported my channel. I just love her. I wish that I lived close to she and her mom, because I know her mom and I would get along great. We're both the same age, and I can just tell from her mom's sense of humor we'd get along good. But in the meantime, I've got Kim. And if you haven't ever watched her channel, flip to it. I'm going to put a link down below, and it's called Hanging Out with Kim. Now, I always look because she's changed her channel. It was originally, I think it was like Kimmy's Bacchus or something like that. Okay, so here's the card. Now, I was not expecting a card because I don't often get cards or things from people, mainly Kim. And it says, there's her little signature flower she makes. Hi, Bev. I just wanted to wish you safe travels back to Washington because, we're leaving Thursday. Go back home. Thank you for always being so supportive and a great friend. Love, Kim. And then she put in there all of these stickers. They're so cute. Look at this one. Look at that one. I'm not going to show you all of them because there's so many here. But show you some of the... There's a lot of floral ones, a lot of those of this type. So I want to keep these out handy. And like I say, the whole stack of them. So thank you, Kim. Can't help but love you, girl. Alrighty, so let's clean up here and then we're going to get started. I'm going to do and I'm doing an Ulta Beauty. Now, I have found these to be fairly good because they don't seem as harmful to my face. I have very sensitive skin. And this one's the banana. And it's a natural fiber sheet mask. And I love the scent of banana, so that's why if I'm doing an order at Ulta, I'll pick up a couple of these. But first off, let's see, I've got my music things here. Now let's get the mask on. First got to do something about this hair, which means I'm going to have to take my glasses off. Where'd you go? And let's see. My hair's still a little wet from the shower. Oh, isn't that just precious? Oh, my God. I thought in honor of spring, what the heck, I don't even remember what ones I have. I got so many of these different types. They're here in the closet. So let me put the glasses back on because I got to see to be able to open this. You got a towel because these things are usually pretty drippy. Pretty drippy. Okay. I'm so weak. See, I can't even pull these things. Scissors. Oh, that's why they make these things for people like me. Oh, I already smell the banana. They make scissors for people who can't just rip them open. Oh, it's real soppy wet. Well, I'm going to have to get my glasses off. And I had taken my mirror out of here, so I'm going to have to do this blindly. Oh, man. Blindly, because for one thing, I can't hardly see without those glasses. And another, even with the glasses on, I still can't see that well. I've got to make my appointment as soon as I get home with trying a new doctor up there. Okay, let's Here we go. No, I don't have them on. Oh my God. Oh my God, Becky. Oh, it's cold. Let's see this. I can fold it down here. Oh me, oh my. Come on, bud. Oh, God. Oh, it's so cold. Now I think, well, where's the thing that goes down the nose? I know it's there. Maybe it's on the inside. Yep. Okay. I know I make a lot of goofy little sounds. That's just me. Oh, Mamma Mia. Oh. Love that movie. Both of them. But I think we liked the second one more than the first. We liked the first, but then we liked the second. I think it's probably because Cher made an appearance in the second one. Okay, so then I always put my little thingy on to help hold it in place. Ooh. I keep slipping on my hand. Okay. Oh, okay. Woo. See, I need to put the glasses back on, so there we go. Let's stop this for a minute and I can snap a photo. Okay, got my photo done. Oh, I gotta look at the time. Okay, 20 after. How long does this say to go? Leave on face 15 to 20 minutes, so about quarter, see it's 3:20 here. About 3:45 is when we'll take it off. Don't want that to go in my eye. So, I invited Callie in to, she usually say, you want to go do a video? And usually she comes in here, but she's been real sleepy the last 3 days. But, in all fairness, it has gotten into the 80s and 90s, and I think the heat's getting to her, even though we are in an air-conditioned house with the fan going. But she's a kitty cat. All right. Now, of course, I didn't make up these myself. This is I am copying from Singer's Room. It's the 15 best pop music songs of all time, and it was written by Edward Tomlin. So I'll give kudos to Eddie. All right. Now, some of these songs, because I will recognize every one of them. Some of you may not. So let's start out. Number one was, and this brings back memories, Hey Jude by the Beatles. I tell you, that was in, well, its release was 68, but I heard it most of the time, in 68. When I only went to one semester of junior college before I got pregnant and got married. And so that whole month I was there, when I would be in the cafeteria, every time you'd go in, you'd hear da 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 da, and I'm just a good singer. Hey Jude. So that's number one it's got here. Number one. Oh, there's another familiar by the Beatles. I Want to Hold Your Hand. Now, that was some of the first ones that came out. I mean, everybody just was so excited. This was from 1963. It was their first single in the United States, and it just went, took off. Number three. Now, this one I didn't really care for. I don't know. It was Like a Rolling Stone by Bob Dylan. I don't know. It was released in 65. I just don't care for the types, like a rolling stone. And the guy's just kind of, sounds like he's half out of it, which he might have been. Oh, and this is a good one here. Number 4, Imagine by John Lennon. That was always a good one. It was released in 71, so I was already married there and was expecting my second child. It's known for its simple yet powerful melody and its utopian lyrics that envision a world of peace, harmony, and unity. Boy, we could use some of that now. Okay, and then here's a peppy one. Number 5 was Respect by Aretha Franklin. Now, who doesn't know Aretha? It came out in 67. And what's it say? Anything that you need to know? It not only topped the charts and earned Franklin her first Grammy Award, but it also became a rallying cry for social change. That's still going on. I think it'll always go on. Number 6, another one I like, was I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston. Oh, I loved that movie she did, Bodyguard. Oh, Kevin Costner in that one. Oh. That came out in 74. That's before I even knew my Bobby. So since then, of course, it's been covered by numerous articles. Oh, artists. But I love that. When he's standing there, and he's just, and she's just singing, and he's just standing there being so on guard. Oh, what a man. Okay, and then there was Bridge Over Troubled Water by Simon and Garfield. And that was kind of a nice one, too. That came out, let's see, where's it got? Yeah, 1970. It's beloved by fans for its timeless beauty and universal message of hope and compassion. Oh, here's another familiar artists. Number 8, Yesterday by the Beatles. That was a good song, too. I like that one of theirs. It was released in 65 as part of the album Help. Of course, generally every song that are on their albums became big hits. Shake It Off. Oh, somebody that you all will know more. Shake It Off by Taylor Swift. That's number 9. That came out in 89, huh? I probably have heard it, but I sure don't recognize it just by name. It says it has endured as a beloved anthem of empowerment and self-expression, beloved by fans of all ages for its infectious energy and positive message. Its upbeat melody, catchy lyrics, and empowering theme continue to resonate with listeners around the world. Okay, this one, I think I kind of recognize this one. Call Me Maybe by Carly Rae Jepsen. That came out in 2011. That was a long time ago. Then, this one I liked. This one I liked a lot. Number 11 is Rolling in the Deep by Adele. I think that's when I first really noticed her. And that came out in 2010. It's one of her signature songs. Its emotional intensity and universal themes have resonated with audiences around the world. The next one, now who doesn't remember this one? Number 12, Happy by Pharrell Williams, because I'm happy. That was such a nice peppy song, and that was in 2013. Its song's infectious melody and uplifting lyrics have made it a global phenomenon, topping charts worldwide and inspiring countless covers and tributes. I liked that one too. Next, number 13. Since we're getting closer, there's getting to be more of the songs from, I'd say, my overwhelming majority of subscribers' age group. And that's Poker Face by Lady Gaga. 2008. I liked that one. Oh, I liked most of her songs back then. Oh, here we have another Whitney Houston, number 14. I Want to Dance with Somebody. Yeah, that one was okay. It's from 87. Oh, that was when I didn't know Bob yet. Let's put it that way. Okay. Now this one I don't recognize. Number 15, Blurred Lines by Robin Thicke, Pharrell, and T.I. from 2013. It's a lead single from Thicke's album of the same name. So it helped solidify Robin Thicke, Pharrell Williams, and T.I. as prominent figures in the music industry, and it remains a memorable and influential track in the popular music landscape of the early 2010s. So that's all the top 15 according, what this guy thinks. Huh. See, I recognize all, of course, Robin Thicke is on Masked Singer. We love that program. Pharrell Williams, he's happy. And T.I. I recognize because he was on Wendy Williams a lot. When Wendy used to be. I miss Wendy. I liked her. It's just a shame of what her health has done to her. And she's younger than me. So that's it, guys. What y'all think of it? Yes, they've got a lot of different things on this. Anyway, I'm trying to come up with things that I could, we got 15 minutes to go, that I could present to you. And, everybody likes songs, everybody likes movies. I've saved other things too, like 15 movies that will haunt you, 25 most annoying characters, the biggest love songs. I could probably do the love songs, but you will recognize these because they're from the 60s. Biggest love songs. Well, this has 50 of them. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of songs to go through. I'll do that as just its own video. And let's see, 15 movies that will haunt you in your dreams. Now, a lot of these I have not seen. I don't recognize them. Let's see, 15. And this is by I guess Tempo. Whatever Tempo is. Now, I don't think these are in any order of importance of which is creepiest or not, but the first one they have is The Vanishing from 1988. It's one of those ones where it's a couple stop on a holiday. They stop at a gas station. However, the woman mysteriously disappears. Rex searches for her high and low, but to no avail. The years drag on and Rex remains obsessed with finding out what happened to her, including going on television and putting up missing posters. Soon, however, an unassuming teacher approaches him, suggesting he knows what may have happened to her. I'll have to save this lesson. Bob and I check them out. That starred, I don't even know who these people are that was in it. Bernard Pierre Donadieu, or some kind of French name, I guess. Jean Bervoets and Johanna Ter Stage. Okay, next one is another oldie, real oldie, Night of the Hunter, 1955. It stars Robert Mitchum, Shelley Winters, and Lillian Gish. Now, I do recognize those names. Okay, so it says the Reverend Harry Powell is a religious zealot and serial killer who selects female victims he believes flaunts their wiles to men. So in other words, flirtatious women. While in prison for car theft, he meets another murderer who tells him he stashed $10,000 in stolen money. Upon release, Powell tracks down the other prisoner's widow and children to find the hidden loot. It says in here the characters are outsized and grotesque. It explores the perversity and contradiction behind every principle people hold dear. It becomes a psychological horror movie unlike any made. Okay, Come and See from 1985. Ugh, I don't even think I can pronounce these names. Well, Alexei Kravchenko, Olga Mironova, and Lubomir Lesiverus. Oh man, this is when German forces invade a village in Bielorussia. Young Flora flees into the woods against his family's wishes to join a group of resistance fighters. Upon returning to his village, he finds his townspeople massacred. He carries on his survival as the war becomes increasingly nightmarish and hopeless around him. It just seems like some of these, they couldn't possibly be as scary as some of the movies that come out now, you know? Okay, here's a more recent one. Under the Skin from 2013. Oh, well, let's see. It has Scarlett Johansson. She's one of my faves. Jeremy McWilliams and Lindsay Taylor McKay. It says, opening on the darkened Scottish countryside. Oh, good. I like movies that are in other countries like England, Scotland, all those places, Ireland. There emerges a strange, hauntingly beautiful figure. Ostensibly an alien, it transforms itself into a beautiful woman. That's me, Johansson. From there, it gets a hold of a van and drives around Scotland, picking up unsuspecting men. What it does to these men defies explanation. Oh, I might want to check that out, huh? Okay, then we had The Act of Killing from 2012. That has Anwar Congo and Herman Koto. It's an attempt to better understand the genocide and mass killings that happened in Indonesia in the 1960s. The filmmakers travel to the country and find some of the perpetrators. Unwilling to divulge their crimes plainly, the crew convinces some of the culprits to stage plays, retelling the actions they committed during the killings. Says it'll haunt you, but I don't think I'd be interested in watching. Oh, now here's one I saw that creeped me out when I saw it, because 1986, Blue Velvet. I think it was one of the first ones I saw that really creeped me out. Oh, they don't have the who's in it, but I can tell you who's in it. What's her name? What's her name? Dennis, I know it has Dennis Hopper and Rossellini, the younger gal. The director was David Lynch, but why don't they have the names of who was in it? Anyway, it says Jeffrey Beaumont is a college student who returns to his hometown after his father has a stroke. One day he finds a severed ear in a field, so he teams up with the detective's daughter. That's played by, I think is that Isabella Rossellini? One of those gals. It's either Rosabella or her mother. In the process, he is lured into a dark, twisted underworld sitting just beneath the surface of the unassuming town. It's, it'll make your skin crawl, imprinting indelibly provocative image that will haunt your dreams forever. It was a creepy movie, let me tell you. If you want to watch something creepy, watch Blue Velvet. Okay, then we have Enter the Void from 2009. And this must be a foreign one. Nathaniel Brown is in it, Paz de la Huerta, and Cyril Roy. Nobody we recognize. Oscar is an American drug dealer living in Tokyo with his prostitute sister. After a drug bust goes bad, Oscar is killed, and his spirit enters the bardo, the Buddhist notion of the stage between death and afterlife. In the process, his spirit eerily floats between his family's past, his deathly present, and his sister's uncertain future. Yeah, that doesn't sound like one. Here's another one, 2009, Antichrist. And that's got Willem Dafoe. Well, yeah, he can be very creepy. And Charlotte Gainsbourg. When a newly married couple has sex, their baby crawls out of a window and falls to his death. Oh, I mean, the baby was already there, okay. The wife naturally becomes distraught and is hospitalized. The husband is a psychiatrist, however, and attempts to treat her himself. Believing she needs to face her fears, he takes her to a secluded cabin in the woods. There, she becomes increasingly unhinged and threatens both their lives in the process. I don't know. Happiness from 1998 had Jane Addams, John Lovitz, and Philip Seymour Hoffman. It's an ensemble comedy of truly dark proportions. Happiness focuses on the lives of three sisters. Joy ambles through a series of mundane jobs without much overarching goals or purpose. Helen is a well-regarded poet who becomes fascinated by her perverted neighbor. The eldest, Trish, is married to a psychiatrist with an alarming secret life. I don't think that's one I want to watch either. Then we come to 1993. I saw this one, and it was heartbreaking. Yeah, it could give you nightmares. Schindler's List from 1993. It had Liam Neeson. Why does he look young here? Ralph Fiennes and Ben Kingsley. Oskar Schindler is a businessman who arrives in Krakow, Poland on the eve of the Second World War. Eager to make his fortune, he joins the Nazi Party for political expediency before staffing his factory with Jewish workers. Thoroughly pragmatic, he rebuffs the Nazis as they attempt to exterminate his employees. In the process, he realizes the position he is in to save lives. It is haunting, that movie. It's one that you watch and you think, God, I can't believe people do that to other people, no matter who they are. Okay, now this one, I don't recognize. It's from 2008. Oh, it's a hard word to say. Schenectady, New York. Schenectady, New York from 2008. It starred Philip Seymour Hoffman, Samantha Morton, and Michelle Williams. Okay, theater director Caden Cotard is worse for wear. His wife has left him. His psychiatrist is more interested in her book than his problems. Oh, what a problem, huh? And a mysterious disease is slowly but surely shutting down his body. In response, he heads to New York, where he gathers a collection of actors and has them live their normal lives within the construct of a fake city. I don't know if that'd be interesting to watch or not. Now, if any of you have seen some of these movies, you let me know. Jacob's Ladder from 1990. Gosh, that's the year Bob and I got married. Had Tim Robbins, Elizabeth Pieta, and Danny Aiello. Upon returning home from the Vietnam War, veteran Jacob Singer loses his grip on reality. Plagued by nightmarish visions and violent flashbacks, Singer rapidly falls apart, morphing the places and people around him into unholy totems of terror. His girlfriend, his ex-wife, and even his chiropractor attempt to save him, but to no avail. How many of these are on here? Oh, okay, well, I've just got a few left. Okay, that was Jacob's Ladder. All right, we need to talk about Kevin from 2011. It had Tilda Swinton, John C. Reilly, and Ezra Miller. Ava is a travel writer who forgoes her free lifestyle to have a child with her husband. Oh, how nice of her. It goes from bad to worse, however, as she suffers through pregnancy, only to fail to bond with her boy once he is born. I have a hard time understanding how a woman couldn't bond or, feel close to her baby. Thank God I didn't go through any of that. Even more alienated from him as a fussy, unruly toddler, Ava is forced to deal with the consequences once he grows into a dangerous, psychopathic teenager. Oh, I wonder why. So, that might be okay to watch. The Killing of a Sacred Deer from 2017. Colin Farrell, Nicole Kidman, and Barry Keoghan. Dr. Stephen Murphy is a well-respected surgeon and patriarch of his family and their pristine lives and home. Lurking on the margins, however, is Martin, whose father died in a surgery Dr. Murphy performed. Slowly, Martin insinuates himself into the family in strange, unsettling ways. Soon, however, it becomes clear just how sinister and otherworldly Martin's intentions for the family are. I might be okay in 2017. And then lastly, and this is one that I did see, Mystic River from 2003, starring Sean Penn, Tim Robbins, and Kevin Bacon. After the daughter of Jimmy, played by Sean Penn, a local gangster is found murdered, it becomes clear that someone from the neighborhood is involved. While Dave, a local blue-collar worker, was the last person to see her alive, Sean is the homicide detective investigating that. Oh, okay. Sean Penn is the investigator. It's been a long time. Meanwhile, Jimmy conducts his own investigation and takes the law into his own hands. So it's a relatively slow burner, but it does so with an expert pace and growing energy that culminates in some truly forgotten scenes. Yeah, I remember that. That was really a good movie. I really enjoyed it. So let's close all these things out. So what'd you think? You know, something to keep us occupied. So it's now, exactly time. Okay, let's get this off. Let's get it off. Ugh. And it's still wet, of course, so let's pat it. And get it down my neck, too. Shows how wet it is. I do my whole neck. So all day we smell bananas. I did have a banana for lunch. Okay, well, when I edit this, let's drop this in the garbage. I'll tell you what I thought of it, though I've used them before. Let's put this on so I can see you. Let's take this off. Oh, it didn't mess up my hair. Oh, look what it did. Being was still wet. Hope it didn't make it go in other directions. No, it wasn't wet, but you know, it's kind of damp. It's been a couple of hours. Okay, so that'll do it, folks. So I will go in and put my normal stuff on my face. And what I need you to do in the meantime is comment, share, like, and subscribe. I hope you all have a terrific week. We are leaving on Thursday to drive home, so it might be a little sporadic, my postings. We'll see what I end up doing. But the fun part is my daughter, Michelle, who a lot of you subscribe to, will be in some of the videos with me. So you have that to look forward to. I love you all. Bye.